If you want to, you know, I'm just saying.
The D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long range.
Playing against Brooklyn.
And he knocks down the first one.
Brooklyn Nets, baby.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Are you winning?
What?
Miami leading by 19.
I don't hear you nothing you're saying,
to the
bro.
middle.
Are you winning?
Yeah, nigga. 22-43. I'm winning by 11 points right now.
I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these
sorry,
defenders.
21
They're not
points.
getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped in 24 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well.
Look at that dunk. Look at that dunk. Are you watching it?
No, I'm about to
Great Doris, thanks.
Oh,
And a chance we see him top that performance right here tonight.
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Inside, and he dumps it down.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Now here is Jack. He's got 6. Five to shoot. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 21. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Screen by Smith. Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Deng, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You watching it?
Typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yo, you watching it?
I'm on Terrace. Terrace hunt.
Oh, you playing Terrace Hunt? Oh, motherfucker, I'm over here
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season.
broadcasting it for no reason, you
there,
bitch.
and so too are the results.
Deontay Garrett, he's checked in for the Heat. And a change for the Nets. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires from the line. He squares up and sinks it. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Sanchez. No good. Good D by Lopez.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Right wing. Back to Johnson from downtown. It's rebounded by Sanchez.
Oh, boy, baby.
Shorty's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Tang's got his second basket of the night.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Johnson dishes to Lopez from 11 feet away. And so a pretty lot.
Hi, Kevin.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Shorty out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Garrett in at the 1 spot.
What?
Jack's shot is good.
What you say?
Talk to my little brother.
Jack's got the first basket of the third quarter for Brooklyn.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
The pass to Sanchez. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Johnson the screen to the inside. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked by
No, you're not.
Sanchez.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Nets trail by 21. And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing 2 guards in basketball. Wayne Wade on top.
And with his skill as a distributor, he's probably just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is off the ball. They need him there at times in a pinch.
Boy, I really like an off guard who shares the ball as well as he does. I mean, that's an invaluable piece to their puzzle, and that's the kind of flexibility they get by having him on their roster.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jack. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Shorty. He's got 21 points and 3 blocks. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
Young outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Sanchez. Shorty's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wade passes to Sanchez. Young with the steal. Here's Kilpatrick. Wade is covering. Dishes it to Lopez. And Luol Deng pulls it down.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Garrett kicks to Bosh. Heat moving the ball around. To the inside. Sanchez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Bosh. Johnson comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Brooklyn, Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Lopez. Boozer comes in for Bogdanovich. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jarrett Jack. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Richardson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the middle, here's Hollins, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. On
the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Boozer. Pass to Sanchez. Puts it up from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Shorty's got 10 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm whooping fucking Brooklyn's ass, man.
Winslow comes
Yeah, you heard Oblivion?
Yeah.
82-47, man.
Sanchez, he's checked in for Whiteside.
Yo.
Josh McRoberts comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Johnson, he's checked in for Winslow. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Deontay Garrett. And a change for the Nets. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Setting the floor for the Nets. Jason Smith is out there with Ryan Holland. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Kilpatrick in at the point.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
5 on the clock. Hollins dishes to Boozer. Puts it up from 17, and it's in off the backboard.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Tries again. Here's Sanchez, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Shorty. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
It's deflected. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. Here's Shorty. Doubled by Smith. The shot's good from Sanchez.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Joe, congrats.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.